Firstly, I want to talk a little bit about where we are after this financial crisis. Are we all doomed? And there's no point in talking positively about Cardiff if the global economy is about to disappear into a black hole. I will say that we're probably not all doomed, but we have to look back before we can look forwards. Having given you some macro context, I want to talk then a little bit about this Celtic Tiger parallel. You might think at the moment that comparing anything with Ireland is not a great thing to be doing. Actually, that's not how it started. They had 10 years at least of fantastic economic performance, and where they went wrong was they had too much success for their own good. And I'll come back to that in a second. That's the second part of the talk. Then I want to give you some food for thought under the broad heading of financial services and services in general, because you grow up in South Wales, you're aware of the industrial heritage, you think that industry matters tremendously. It does, but you can forget the very important and valid role that services have always played, and in fact played before the industrial sector really took off, and I'll come on to that at the end.
The jobs that we can create in cities, the businesses that we can provide, and the cultural, recreational and retail facilities that we have are all massively important to those who live within and far beyond our local authority boundaries. We need to ensure that we continue our success and develop as a thriving city region, to develop the scale and to provide the agglomeration effects that will mean that the Cardiff region becomes internationally prominent and a competitive business location. We have got the platform, we have got the raw materials in Cardiff, and it's time to convert these into economic productivity and national prosperity. We believe that the journey for a new Wales starts very firmly at Cardiff Central.
What I'm going to do today is just talk you through three main things. Hopefully they should come up behind me. Firstly, the new business district and for Wales, for Cardiff. The Cardiff offer, so why is this going to be right for Cardiff? And finally, about delivering the vision. It is about the successful regeneration. And a very key point that was made earlier on for us is that this will be delivered by the private sector. Okay? This regeneration will be delivered by the private sector. The public sector, as it has in the past, and as Cardiff Council has done in the past, will be the conductor for the orchestra. And one of the key points to take away from tonight is we must be one of the only cities in the UK, if not in Europe, which is talking about that scale of ambition and that regeneration that we're going to be talking about tonight. So that's the central square area, and that's what we want it to look like. Okay? And we do think it can be done. Okay? The next 5 years, we're going to show people that it can be done, but this is not about the council delivering it, it's about the people within this room with Cardiff & Co delivering it as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to speak on behalf of my partners and colleagues at Capital Law, to thank you all for coming and to thank others. We're delighted to support this event, and we're delighted to support Cardiff & Co. It's fairly obvious that if you base your business in Cardiff, our business is indeed in Cardiff, Cardiff is incredibly important to us. And it's important that it remains so. And as a user of Cardiff, if I can put it that way, I found it incredibly encouraging to hear what Councillor Berman has said and John has said and others. It's a very significant place for us to be. We have a business that trades all across the UK. We have a business that trades internationally. We are a group of people who actually own businesses abroad, and they all get run effectively out of Cardiff. It's been a very fruitful place for us to be in business, increasingly so, and we, as a firm, as a group of businesses, are very confident about Cardiff. We find access to people easy in Cardiff. We're fortunate in the sense that the people we need are graduates, and we are very fortunate in Cardiff in the quality of the graduates that the city produces. Going forward, I think there is optimism in the air. We've just got to keep working hard, and we've got to keep working hard with government.